culture as well. Everybody spoke about the culture, but we're saying it's entirely up to you. It's not, about Nick. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with any of the executive. You are our extended leadership. We rely on you to bounce back ideas. We rely on you to execute the strategy, the business strategy. We rely on you to make sure that the company strategy is understood. And we rely on you to make sure that you create that conducive environment for our employees as well to feel like they're at home away from home. But if we as leaders still ill-treat our employees, then we're going to have a problem. Which is why I'm saying it's entirely up to you. And I want you to remember this, that insecure leaders, they don't give opportunities to nobody. Because the center of gravity of our attention must be to them. They don't think about the next person's growth. It's about me climbing this corporate ladder alone. While I climb, I throw away and destroy the step ladder. Nobody must climb, nobody must follow me. And we keep saying, you are a leader because you have followers following you. Now the question again this weekend is, if you don't have no one following you, are you truly a leader? I don't know. If you don't have anyone that will definitely come to you in that, have you created a safe space for people to come and add their thoughts to you? I don't know. But if that area of emotional intelligence is lacking, work on it. I put it this way, when you are insecure, work on your security. Because what is threatened is your security. Maybe your job security, that's threatened. But make sure that you work on your own security first. So you can display care and compassion and development to the next person. It's not about the accumulation of the certificates. One thing that discourages me to study further and do my PhD and do my whatever is because I'm looking at people who've got all those programs or all those certificates and they're still useless because I don't see the impact in what they're doing. Trust me, I don't. I respect somebody with a standard 1. Oh, standard 1, I'm giving out my age, but I don't know what grade is that.
Grade 3.
Grade 3.
With a grade 3, I respect that. But if they apply themselves, I can hire this person and groom them because they're streetwise and they're more adaptable to change. And like I said, that we've done our part. Information gained and not applied, it's absolutely dangerous and will be toxic in you. So make sure that you go out there and apply that which you have learned. You were away from your desk for a couple of hours, couple of months. So now show the business that I went in there and I've gained this and this is how I'm implementing it. And I'm applying it to myself and also to my team members as well. And like I said, that we've done our part and a whole lot of stuff. But here's the thing. In closing, I want you just to be very, very intentional as you leave the mark in someone's life. Be intentional. There are a whole lot of people actually, when I see people who are so hell-bent at destroying other people, I look at them and say, shame on you. There's one of my ex-girlfriends, her name is called Karma. You can be in Bishop's Court, be it Google it too, it doesn't matter where you live. That lady knows how to get there, uninvited. If that lady doesn't touch you, that girl may touch your children. You ill-treated somebody's child. You destroy somebody's confidence. And how dare you get into your vehicle and you drive home and be so proud? How dare you when you saw the raw potential? The potential is so raw. And you go like, I don't have no patience in developing this. I'm doing all of this thing with absolute passion because many years ago, my first job, I was a skills development researcher in one of the cities. I didn't know nothing. Trust me, I didn't know nothing. We're coming from Cape Town with my former boss, and we're sitting at the back of the flight, and I said, but why, after 6 months, and he said, why did you hire me? Because why didn't you give Chile? Why didn't you give Brenda? Why didn't you give Sorry? Why didn't you give this? He said, by the way, you don't even answer a correct question in the interview. And he said to me, but I saw the potential. And I was ready and willing. I left him, I went to sit at the bed, I was crying all the way from Cape Town to Joburg. And I said, Lord, the day you give me an opportunity to be in a position of power, I'll take somebody as raw as they are, and I'll be patient to wash them, to groom them myself. And that's what I've been doing in every company that I ever worked for. To say, when I see somebody's life change because we have contributed, that warms my heart. And I don't need anything from you. All I need is for you to be better. And all I need for you to look back and says, man, I want to be, Nick Vroom and be the COO. I want my dream to be reactivated. But if your dreams are not reactivated, let me tell you something. You're going to come to work and be toxic. Your salary can only move by 5%. We can't go beyond 5%. I've never seen any company going beyond 5%. Or at times you may not even get anything. You close your eyes, open them, you are 40 and you're still living in the back room. Because it's either somebody failed you or you fail yourself to go and reactivate your hunger. And I want to see this. I want to see all of this. I want to see the return on investment on how you treat other people. I said that. And I also want to see the return on investment on how you contribute positively to the growth of this business and how you create a conducive environment. Sometimes it's us who are very toxic as leaders. And we blame the toxicity, to the rest of the chain. And I want to see you on how you change the mood in the room. When you were talking about, I'm going to approach this particular person and try to find out what's in, those check-ins, how often people are going through financial difficulties, but do we know? People are on the verge of committing suicide, but do we know? People actually, they've already checked out. Say, as you speak right now, she's busy with a program called Stay In Interview. Why are people staying here? You'll be amazed that, listen, 99% of the people don't want to work here. They're done. Have you done the Stay In interview with your team, Brendan?
No.
So, because it's that environment that we need to really start, inculcating. And this has nothing to do with HR. It has to do with me as a leader. I don't want Nick to go like, you know what, we didn't see it coming that Sol is going to leave the company. No, but Nick has been, having some chat with me and check on me. When our CEO passed away, trust me, I was on the verge, I was leaving. Nick spoke to me. Because I was so disengaged from Exco because me and my CEO were very tight. So disengaged, I didn't want nothing, I wanted to leave. But you know what? It meant a lot to finally have somebody, next to you. I said to myself, I've lost the purpose. I'm saying this actually to you so that you guys know I've lost the paper. I spoke to Nick, and Nick referred me, and I spoke to Uncle Phil, and I said, I want it out. But can you just imagine, do you understand the way people are? And had it not been for those 3 people that spoke to me, they'd say, calm down now, focus. Then actually I started actually getting back to my old groove of really getting into the swing of things. But I'm just saying, can you just really reach out? Can you just really reach out to these people? All I'm just saying is, employee wellness, or the way that we use here is we care. Can I feel your we care? Can the employee feel like we care? Everybody wants Nick to be taking them, particularly those who are at this level, his direct report. They want him to be forever present to them. But are you present to your own team as well? Because there's nothing to do with Nick. Nick can just do, he can do much. But actually, what about you? When employees are talking about management this, management that, who are they referring to? Do you think they're referring to Nick? He doesn't even know them. He doesn't relate with them. You deal with them on a day-to-day basis. You are in a cold face with these guys. Can you create that environment there for these people? Do you know that the reason why I start stealing all those couriers? Now it's winter. People are stealing blankets left, right, and center. Can you just really sit down with me? Sorry, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And you try to find out what's wrong with me. That's what I'm saying. I hope what you were saying was not about the theory, because the biggest challenge we have is because people have checked out in life completely. And that's why actually there's this massive distraction. When somebody has checked out, it's like, it's like this man who's sleeping with all these women that he meets. He's checked out. There's something wrong with him. A normal person doesn't do that. A normal person doesn't do that. But I'm saying, guys, when we say it's up to you, I don't want the theory. We want actually when we come back and measure after 3 months, we have the happy employees. We have the good culture. You have done the skills, your training needs analysis, or the gap analysis yourself. They all just be flying in and out, just to come and give you the framework, but you have done all of those things. And you says, you know what, Mr. Broom, where are we going? And we're going to share the strategy. And you say, the current resources that we have,